Welcome to Stormwater Drainage Solutions. In this video, we're going to be doing an Orangeburg pipe camera inspection, and I have Matt here with TrueFam Drainage, and he's going to be helping us out today. Now, initially, we tried to flush and jet this line out with a simple hose jetter, but we quickly found out that the hose would only go so far down the main line pipe before it was hitting something, and it was not allowing us to go any further. So whenever this happens, I always suspect that it's a collapsed pipe or it's roots in the pipe. So what we're going to do is we're going to flush out the beginning of the run, and then we're going to put the camera inspection snake in there and find out what exactly is going on. Now, this Orangeburg pipe is responsible for draining out the shuffleboard court that you saw at the beginning of the video. On each lane of the shuffleboard court, there is a 1.5 inch metal galvanized steel pipe that just sticks down into this Orangeburg main line, and that is how the shuffleboard court drains out. It's not the best install. Granted, this was installed, if I had to guess, probably in the 1950s. That's when Orangeburg was very popular. Orangeburg started getting phased out in the 1970s when PVC came on the scene. Now, as soon as we stick the camera in here, you can already see a joint right there with a little bit of root intrusion and some sediment coming in and getting caught on that joint. Now, Orangeburg pipe was promoted as root-proof joints, quick and easy install, and a superior pipe. And all of those claims obviously were false because this pipe is notorious for failure. The pipe itself is made out of wood pulp fibers, tar pitch, and asbestos. So over time, this pipe slowly closes in on itself and collapses. Now here at the top of the pipe, you can see that's the first galvanized 1.5 inch pipe that sticks down. So that's the first drain on the first lane of the shuffleboard court. And there is a ton of sand and sediment at the bottom of this pipe. So that right there is already an indicator that this line is collapsed somewhere. Once a line collapses, the surrounding soil starts to enter in the line whenever it rains, whatever water is flowing through that pipe. It starts to pull that sand and sediment in. Now we're at the second inlet here of the shuffleboard court, and you can see at the bottom of the pipe here, it's still filled with sand, but there's also a piece of something that's sticking up right here. That is a piece of the Orangeburg pipe that is broken, and this is basically the collapse section. We've reached the collapse section, and we're not going to be able to go any further here because that piece of pipe that's sticking up is not going to allow the camera snake to go any further. So essentially this line really needs to be replaced. Whenever you run into Orangeburg pipe, you really are better off replacing the entire run, because if you only maybe find the section that's damaged and you dig that section out and you replace it, more than likely within the next year, couple of years, you're going to have another section of that pipe collapse. Not to mention, whenever you're working with this pipe and you're trying to replace a section of it that failed, sometimes you can just do damage to the next section down when you're trying to replace the already damaged section that was collapsed. So it's a lot better just to replace all of this pipe, especially if you have it for your sanitary sewer line. This was very popular during the housing boom after World War II. When they needed pipe and they needed an inexpensive pipe, they were using a lot of Orangeburg pipe for the main lines that would run out from underneath the house. So underneath the house, it would be your cast iron, and then it would transition from cast iron to Orangeburg. That Orangeburg would go to the city clay tap. That's what it would transition over to. We have a more in-depth video on Orangeburg pipe. If you would like to see that, I'll go ahead and I'll link that in the description below. I'll also link Matt's channel in the description below. So that's Matt with TrueFam Drainage. He's another local drainage guy that we do work with and we work alongside with. He's an awesome dude. So go ahead and check out his channel, give him some likes on his videos and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video and you gained any knowledge from watching it, or if it just entertains you, give us a thumbs up. It really supports us. It supports the channel. It helps out what we do. If you need drainage work in the Tampa Bay area, French drains, downspout drains, channel drains, give Stormwater Drainage Solutions a call at 813-614-3456. We can install PVC systems, dual wall systems, corrugated systems. We don't discriminate on the type of pipe. So until next time, this is Stormwater Drainage Solutions signing off.